Today's episode of Insurance Wars is proudly sponsored by Shades Bar and Grill on 30A.
They are not always on your side, and you're not always in good hands.
My name is Bo Williamson. I am a public adjuster. I stand up for homeowners when they have insurance claims. Our headquarters is located in the beautiful Panama City Beach, Florida, but our fight is nationwide. Sometimes these insurance claims can be through the roof. However, these insurance companies do not always want to pay. That's why I'm here. Living the Christian life and dealing with this crazy world around me, one thing I've learned is someone has got to stand up for the little guy. This is Insurance Wars.
So we got in another phone call from another tornado victim, and apparently the insurance company drastically underpaid, which is, typical. I'm gonna send Matthew and Chris out to this one, see if they can help him get everything that he needs.
All right, so we've got nicknames for everybody in the office. We've got John Townsend as Policy Limits, Matthew is Jersey, we got the Rambler, the Gambler, the Mishandler.
I'm not Viper. Don't make me Viper. Yes. Although I will say a Viper is one deadly guy.
That's
it, man. He's a deadly guy.
That's it. But what we don't have is we don't have a nickname for Bo.
Let's call Bo the Disaster because all adjusters hate his staff adjusters don't like him. Oh man.
Damage over there isn't concerned. Let's go.
Right on time.
How you guys doing?
What's up, man?
Chris Davis.
Don Stevenson.
Good to meet you.
Matthew, nice to meet you.
Don Stevenson, nice to meet you.
Thanks for having us out today.
I wish better circumstances.
Yeah, right?
My name's Donald Stevenson. I've lived in this house for a little over 10 years. We just had a lot of damage when the tornado came through and dealing with it right now.
So we kind of got informed a little bit about what's going on. I mean, we've had a major event, storm system come through here, and I guess the carrier kind of made you an initial offer for some of these things?
They made an initial offer. They asked me to sign a contract saying that was it. I refused to sign it. They did cut me a check. I did cash the check because I had to get some stuff done with that, things started. But anyway, the check says final on it, but I don't know what the deal is. Yeah. I'm stuck. They're saying we're done. I'll show you guys. It's a mess.
So they did ask you to sign a release, though.
They did ask me to sign a release.
And you didn't.
I did not sign it.
Okay. That shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah,
That's
like
not,
if you did sign that, then case closed for the most part. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you didn't sign it. So
did not sign it. No.
We're good. Yeah.
How much did they offer you again? I think you said something. What? 25,000?
Around 25,000. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So.
Well, show us what you got, man.
Yeah, come on. Insurance company came in, said they'd take care of it, cut us a check real quick. Then we started doing stuff and it wasn't working out. We've got dogs, so I had to put up a fence. Just patched up the big hole in the middle of my house, and before you know it, that money's gone.
A lot of times what happens in situations like this, insurance companies, knowing they're vulnerable, come in right away, lowball them, cut them a check, and the insured's left to make repairs with little or no money.
You can kind of see over here where we already got this done, but there's still parts of it left.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so let me ask you a question. You had this whole area here was
Gone.
completely removed, gone?
Yeah, this was all ripped off.
Now, did the insurance company bring an engineer out for you at all?
They didn't bring anybody out, no.
Really?
So just an adjuster came out here?
Just an adjuster.
Wow.
Just an adjuster, wow. And we'll have a tree hit the house, or?
Tornado, the winds just pulled it off.
Wind damage, okay.
It was all wind damage.
Yeah, look, you can tell that last truss over there is all brand new and some of the decking.
Yeah.
And no engineer was sent out for you. They just cut you a check and...
Just cut a check.
I came
out,
done.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, well, not uncommon.
Come on, I'll show you back through here, too.
I'm surprised when the contractors pulled the permits for what they had to do. They weren't required to have an engineer. Yeah.
Interesting.
I need to look into that.
Yeah.
You can see around through here.
Jeez.
Up here and see what all's...
Right. Jeez, man.
Yeah.
20,
Look at that.
Jeez.
Oh my
Is that
gosh.
real?
Dude, take a look at that. You have a sticks. Drove right into your siding in your house, man. Holy, look at all the pock marks in the siding. Man.
Jeez, that's crazy. That's a tornado, man.
And the adjuster didn't mention anything about your siding at all?
Nothing.
And they did do a walkthrough, right? They walked the whole property?
Walked the whole property.
Yeah, they walked. I mean, it was real cursory. I mean, the guy. I just felt like it was like I've got 20 places to be. Check.
Right.
Got to go.
Yeah.
Well, that it's funny you say that. That's not uncommon in these situations that they get inundated with claims, right? So they kind of gotta.
Yeah.
So we see this a lot. Adjusters just blowing and going through claims to make as much money as they can in as short a time as possible.
Yeah, and I understand
motor
all
through
that,
it,
but
right,
it doesn't change the fact I live here. This is my home, and
Oh, absolutely.
just look at the place.
Yeah.
And they're telling me it's done, and
And look, you have sticks still sticking in your screen over here. Holy
Yeah,
moly.
I mean,
Crazy.
Look at this.
Look at this. Jeez.
yeah.
It's like
I know.
Wizard of Oz. Oh my gosh.
Wow. This enclosure here, I mean,
The whole this is just
Let me ask you a question. This was this old stuff, or is this part of the storm too?
this is part of the storm.
Oh my gosh! Wow. And see, they didn't say anything about this whole area.
No.
Wow. Man, you can look at it. The whole thing just got separated.
so I'm assuming these were here.
These were. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
these were here.
Obviously,
yeah.
some high wind has come through.
Wow.
Yeah.
Some serious
it-
damage.
Man,
Well,
come on, man.
I can tell you this, man. Here's my and keep in mind, we do a very thorough investigation. We do essentially the same thing the insurance carrier does. We put together an itemized estimate. We gather supporting documentation, all that good stuff. But my gut shot from what I've already seen, obviously they severely underpaid you. If you don't have the money to finish the repairs, you've been underpaid. This enclosure alone is probably 18 to 20 grand just for the enclosure. I mean, it's not cheap to get some of this stuff done. So I'm assuming most of the 25 they gave you was roof and fence.
Just getting the roof covered, just
Yeah.
getting that,
Right.
and just getting a fence to keep the dog in.
Right.
That ate up most of it.
Right, yeah. Well, my initial instinct, my gut shot of as short of a review as we've done here, the small conversation I've had with you, severely underpaid you, man. I think easily. I mean, we can help you out. I think there's a lot we can
And
do. Here.
I need help. I'm at the end of my rope.
Well,
with
don't
this.
worry, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna pull us up on charges for killing this claim.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, thank you.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. We'll do our best to help you out.
We may need
Please,
to,
thank you.
We may need. I guess.
We'll get back to
Back
the
to the
office,
office.
take a look at some. We'll get some. If you don't mind, we'll take some photos of the place.
Yeah, please,
Do some
absolutely.
diagrams, get some sketches together. Because again, yeah, like Chris said, I mean, they severely underpaid you. Probably with the size and the scope of the home, about a fifth.
If you've been wronged by your insurance company or would like to appear on the show, visit noblepagroup.com or call 1-800-705-0570.
So Chris, what happened when you guys went out to this new tornado loss?
The nuts and bolts of it is the guy's been severely underpaid on the claim. He got
25 grand.
25 grand on the claim.
Yeah.
Basically, long story short, not enough. It's just not enough. He's done some of the repairs. He's still got damage to his roof, still got damage to gutters. He had a
Freaking twig stuck in the siding.
like sticking out of the house still right now. And by the way, they made no allowance at all in the estimate for siding damage. And he's got holes in his siding from debris hitting the home. He's got a pool enclosure that's attached to the dwelling that, believe it or not, is specifically excluded in this policy. Every year they chip away coverage, and here's a new one. Even though it's attached to the dwelling, this pool enclosure is specifically excluded from the policy. But it is wrecked. It's actually been hit, wind damage, a branch, something has shifted it,
So
and
it-
all the screens are
So it
broken.
says pool enclosure, or does it say pool?
It says pool enclosure. It says the word enclosures are specifically excluded.
Well, we can make an argument, because check this out. A pool enclosure should just cover the pool, the surface of the pool. This is more like a patio covering.
This is a patio enclosure. All things considered, if we get the roof, we get the pool enclosure, get the siding, maybe a little bit of sheathing on the exterior, get the interior damages,
What dollar amount do you think we're looking at for to be a fair price?
Well, we're probably looking at rough numbers. I mean, we just kind of threw some stuff out there. We're probably talking easily 150 plus. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Easily going over.
150. They paid this guy 25,000.
Yeah.
And the dude's pretty beat up.
Well, people don't realize, it's like, you think about it, it's like, just everyday people working hard for their money. It's like something catastrophic happens, like a tornado or something, and they take $125,000 hit in their life. It's like, think about that. It's like most people would take some 4 or 5 years to make that. It's like, what if you just got hit and said 4 or 5 years of your life is now down the drain because someone you had an agreement with didn't uphold the agreement, man?
That's not right.
I tell you what, man, this is why we do what we do. Absolutely. This is why we do what we do.
Oh, yeah.
You guys got enough to handle this and take this adjuster on?
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go to war, man.
Oh, here we go. Look at this guy.
Oh my.
Pulling up my Beamer. Must have made that money denying claims.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you stole somebody's cash.
Oh my God, look at his shirt. Don't tell him I said that.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, man? That's an awesome shirt.
Thank you.
I love it.
It's a long trip up here.
Chris.
How you doing? Ron, nice to meet you. Down south, Tampa.
Yeah?
I know the Tampa,
geez.
yeah.
Special trip just for us.
Yeah, well, yeah, I got to actually come up here and see this stuff.
Yeah?
We tried giving you pictures.
I know. But
Right.
you know the bosses, they want me to actually come physically see this stuff, so.
Right. Matthew, what do you want to do, Matthew? We want to give a little walk around or what?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's start. Let's walk
Is that
around.
good with you?
Yeah. No, let's do
Yeah.
it.
Let's do it, man.
Do you have a checkbook with you?
No.
No?
No, we've already cashed the check once.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, I don't like insurance adjusters. I don't like this guy specifically, but I gotta respect that shirt.
Take a look over here. See some significant damage still. Again, some of these have just been temporary repairs just to get him to protect the home from water coming into the bedroom, which we've got going on too as well. So we've had some serious.
You've got water in the bedroom?
Yeah, significant impact.
On the bedroom ceiling.
Yeah.
And like I said, he ran out of money. The roof was a little more than expected. Essentially, for lack of a better term, ran out of money to get the repairs done. A big one though that I think is a problem. Matthew, jump in here if you got something. But we did a site inspection with the homeowner, and Matthew pointed this out. There's a literal branch driven through.
This is why I'm kind of puzzled why you're here to begin with, because, I mean, in reality, the adjuster that was out here the first time for your company, I mean, apparently just either was in a rush or didn't make mention or make notations or do accurate, thorough documentation, because there is no way on earth you could miss that. I mean, look at that. I mean, you got a freaking piece of tree stuck in this poor guy's siding, man.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Right. I don't remember seeing that on our report. And then, just to clarify your question, I remember seeing the pictures. Clarify the question. The reason I'm here is because we got maybe a little bit of room to move on this. We ain't got a whole lot, but we got a little bit of room to move on it. And when we get over a certain point, I'm the one that has to come up and take a look at it.
Well,
So that's why I'm here.
Now, thank God you're here, because that big room is going to probably be six-figure room.
I doubt that. Well, but okay, that's a little branch.
Here's a big house.
Well, here's what it does. Here's what this little branch does. You're absolutely right. It's a little branch. But what has happened is it has damaged this siding. All right. And so what's going to have to happen is the homeowner's got to go purchase new siding. Now, whatever attempt they make in the state of Florida, I'm sure you're aware there's a matching statute in Florida. Whatever attempt they make to repair the property, it has to return the property to its previous uniformity. I don't care. You've tried to match paint, I'm sure. Go to Lowe's, you get in line, buy yellow number 5. I get out of line, get up there and buy yellow number 5 again, go home, paint them on the wall. It doesn't work.
But it tastes good.
Yeah.
But
And so it doesn't work. The two colors don't match. Even though I bought them within 10 minutes of one another, the two colors don't match. So that's the same situation you get with siding. Siding gets on a home, it gets sun bleached by sitting in the sun. Debris hits it, wind hits it over time, this color slightly changes, and you don't notice it as long as it's all the original siding. But the minute you go by whatever color this is, we can find out from a manufacturer, send it to iTail, right? Find out exactly what manufacturer it is, and put brand new siding up next to it, you'll go, oh, wow, it's slightly a different color and it's not gonna match. So
You're right, that is a little branch, but what that little branch does is tie in the entire home being recited.
And that's why we're here.
And that's based on a matching statute. You gotta love it when you've got to explain insurance to an insurance adjuster.
Well,
That's not covered.
This is obvious here.
Yeah, but the enclosures aren't covered. And I seen the pictures. You guys read the policy, right?
Right. Well,
Yeah,
here's
8-2 said it wasn't covered.
Well, here's the problem. Here's the problem. If things are done properly, and Matthew, correct me if I'm wrong here, if things are done properly, if this had been addressed, we have to put dollars toward this. Now, it may not be an R&R, you may not remove the entire thing and replace it, but we have to put dollars to address it because it's got to be moved out of the way to facilitate repairs.
Absolutely.
And
Especially coming to this point too, because this is where the other field adjuster totally missed the ball here. I mean, this whole, mind you, we did have a significant wind event, tornado, right? Come through here, lifted this whole sucker up. Look at this. It's cracked, it's broken. Field adjuster tried to say that was maintenance. Come on, man. 80 miles an hour is not maintenance.
Yeah,
Not to
that's a
mention,
structural issue.
I mean, this is a structural issue. You got to take this whole thing down to repair this properly. This whole thing has to become detached and reset. End of story. So, I mean, these are simple things that any adjuster should be picking up. And hey, listen, I get it. The guys in the field are out there hustling, trying to touch as many people as possible. But to pay what you guys paid on this claim, that's not appropriate, man. That's totally.
Well, I'm here because I told you we got a little more wiggle room, but I'm kind of agreeing with that last guy. That looks pre-existing.
well, to call that, you know,
Are you kidding me, man?
a maintenance issue, I could only agree with you if a homeowner had a responsibility to maintain a home that was impervious to 100-mile-an-hour winds. It's ridiculous.
It's crazy, man.
It's
Lunacy.
impossible. I can't.
Right, but it's
total
wood. It's in
lunacy.
Florida. We do have rain that comes in. That looks somewhat like water damage, not just wind.
Dude,
Well,
you-
hey, no. Matthew, he's right there.
Yeah.
He's right. There is water damage there. But in insurance, you have something called concurrent causation. You should have probably learned about this maybe in your adjuster course. Concurrent causation. So
Wow.
you get
Shots fired.
Shots fired, man.
Shots
Look,
fired.
I see this.
Two,
I see this.
two situations happening on this thing. One is covered, which would be wind damage, and one not covered, which would be pre-existing water damage.
Sure.
Right? One's not covered. You have to treat the claim as though it's covered. That's concurrent causation. If you're saying now, if you just admitted that is not just water damage, that is wind damage as well,
No, I didn't say that.
it's covered.
Don't put words in my mouth. I didn't say that.
Well,
I didn't say that. I said it looked pre-existing.
And the situation is this: 25 grand ain't gonna cut it, and unless we get a serious offer, 6 figures to take care of this property. I mean, this is
I haven't seen
silly.
6
what
figures
was our
worth of damage
estimate? What was our
I
estimate?
think 173.
173, something like
yet.
that.
Oh, no.
I mean, we sent all the information over to you,
I understand what you sent to me. I understand what you're asking.
and we had a
I
company.
see what you're asking me. I just don't see why you're asking it to me. We're not there yet. I'm nowhere close to 173,000.
Dude, we can pull out.
Maybe if we're talking up in New England prices. Down here, no.
Easily 100.
all day long, all day long.
Oh,
Listen,
yeah, whatever.
Residing the
I don't
home's 40 grand.
Do you see
Residing
this-
a home's 40 grand.
do you
And you've
see
got
his
the quote.
property?
Easy.
Have you got the quote?
I've measured the property.
That's not the question I asked
Listen,
you.
you
have
don't want
the
me.
quote?
You don't want me to get a quote. We'll get a quote, and the quote will probably be even higher.
Okay, then maybe we
Well,
will. It might be a
well,
lot
you know what
lower.
I used exactimate pricing,
Yes,
which
we
is
did.
what insurance carriers use.
Sure.
And dollars to donuts, just the residing's $40,000. What is the point of coming up here? If,
Oh my gosh.
And to present arguments, what's the point of coming up here if everything we present you only refute
No,
and
I'm
only
not
argue?
only
You know
refuting.
what this shows?
I am agreeing
this
with
just
some
goes
of
that the lengths the insurance companies just go to freaking just grind people down, wear them out, and make them quit the claim process.
It's
the
not his
longer
home.
you, no,
It's not his home.
Oh, I know it's not his home, man.
That's all
But
it
guess
is.
what? Eventually, people just give up, and that's why you. I mean, this is ridiculous.
I bet if this was your home, you'd be demanding that siding gets
Abso-freaking-lutely
fixed.
you would be.
You'd be demanding that damage over there to the awning gets
I'd
fixed.
be
100%.
reading my insurance policy before I signed it.
Oh, of course, but we're not
Policy's
we're not
coverage.
requesting any damage.
Is it?
We're not
You've already
requesting-
sent money to it.
I have sent money to
This
it.
is a covered peril.
Yes,
Yes,
it
it's
is
okay.
covered.
This is a covered peril.
It is. And
So
now
what do
we're
we-
out here to try and get, what, 7, 8 times what we said?
This,
That's how
listen,
this
listen,
works.
this claim. Man, how long have we been doing this? How long has this been going on?
It's been months already.
Months.
Months.
I've been involved for like
Months.
5 weeks. Listen,
Five?
I
No,
just
your
got
company
here.
has been involved for months. However you want to butter this bread, you've been involved. You're here representing the company. You've been involved in this claim for months now. Months now.
Okay.
The matching statute alone. You're 56.
You keep going back to that matching statute. It's direct physical loss. Have you ever heard that term?
I have heard of that term. But
Okay,
let me tell you
that's
this.
what we're gonna
I
concentrate
don't
on.
care what your company's personal policies are. I don't care. I
Okay.
care what the law says.
And the law says-
matching statute is a law in Florida. It is a law.
Have you read the statute at all?
Yeah.
You have?
Yes.
Okay, let me back up a second. Okay, if this was your home, if this was your house. No, if this was
But
if
I
this was
can't
your,
put my job that
No,
way.
but,
I have
but
a
you
job.
You have a job.
I have a job.
But these are
Matt.
people.
I understand they're people.
If this was your home, what would you ask for? If this was your house, come on, man.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get what you're telling me.
Then write it accordingly. If not, we got to go to the.
Yeah,
That's
we're
it.
gonna have to go to court because obviously our numbers, although you keep saying there's no numbers, the numbers don't match. So we'll see you guys in court.
Yeah, see you.
Hey, you got a minute to talk about the Stevenson claim?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
This one, the estimate was solid, coverage was solid, documentation was solid. We got on the phone with the carrier. They denied, bounced it from adjuster to adjuster. We got them backed into a corner. We presented the facts. They can't even answer the question straight when we get them on the phone.
Right.
So at this time, I've talked to the other inside guys as well and the PA on the claim, and they recommend we flip it to the attorney.
All right, let's do it. Let's go. Hey, Mr. Stevenson. Hey, this is Bo.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
I was talking to Marcus, and basically, we've done everything in your claim. We backed the insurance company into the corner. They don't have anywhere to go. We've documented everything, the estimate, photos, reports.
You know, sometimes when push comes to shove and the insurance company doesn't budge, we have to go to the attorneys for a lawsuit. That's what we're gonna do with Mr. Stevenson. We have a fantastic claim. I'm gonna call and let him know that's what we need to do.
Questions, they're just denying the claim as far as denying paying any more coverage.
Okay.
At this point, we need to go forward with the attorneys.
Okay, I was kind of hoping for better news at this point, but I appreciate everything. Just can keep me in the loop, okay?
If you've been wronged by your insurance company or would like to appear on the show, visit noblepagroup.com or call 1-800-705-0570.
All right, guys, give me some good news, please.
Well, Chris, Mr. Stevenson, got some great news for you. Now, it took a little bit of time. Been months into this claim already. The other adjuster didn't want to play ball at all, not here anyways. So he went back there, and we knew we had to file suit on this. Had to get the attorneys involved. The attorneys got involved. It took another 60+ days just to kind of get some paperwork going, and the other side had some time to respond, and that's why it's been kind of just a slow progress right now. But the good news is this: we went from a $25,000 claim, that's all they wanted to walk away, to increasing the claim size $131,000 to a total of $156,000.
Man, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
My pleasure, man. I'm glad we could help.
I'm thrilled with the turnout. I didn't even expect half that much. I was just kind of going, well, we'll see, but I couldn't be happier. I'm just thrilled. The guys came through like you wouldn't believe. I'm amazed.
Listen, man, listen. We did good here, but we still are lacking a very big thing.
What's that?
We got to get a name for Bo, man. We got to figure out his name.
Nickname, right.
Absolutely.
Let's see. What about the boa constrictor?
That's nice, Bo Constrictor. Dude, what about Bo Deadly?
Pretty good. What about
It's got to be good, man.
No, I got it. Bovaltine. Because he makes adjusters crap their pants.
Dude, that's the one. Bovaltine. I love it. That's great. Bovaltine. That's it. Bovaltine. That's fantastic.
That's good, right?
That's the one.
I love it, man. More Bovaltine, please. I love it. Bovaltine.
This season on Insurance Wars.
I'm no engineer, but I don't think it was designed this way.
Discussion's over. Either you pay for it or you get slammed with a lawsuit. Which one is it?
I see what you're asking me. I just don't see why you're asking it to me.
Are you just used to coming in and not having anybody say, well, wait a minute, I don't agree with you?
Get your cameras out of here.
Nope, you don't come back here without permission. We're on 30A, brother. $30,000 is on the cheap end. I'm gonna take you to Orlando, man.
Boom, baby, I'm going to Orlando.
We're not going on a field trip. If you've been wronged by your insurance company or would like to appear on the show, visit noblepagroup.com or call 1-800-705-0570.